Hello, good morning, all, and I hope you are doing well. You're having a good time. So, welcome to Forest Gate Academy. And like I said the other time, that I'm going to show us a video that will help to improve your trading career. So, let me just go straight to the point. This is a Boom 500 that we are trading on that deriv account. This is Boom 500. So just in case you want to trade the spike, catching the spike or the ticks, and you want to use a direct price action. So I'm going to quickly explain. So like this is an account of I think the initial balance was $2.72, and then now we are at equity of 5.09. So this is a trade that is a buy, and we're already on profit. So our account is almost doubled. So it's very possible for you to double your account, especially if you know what you are doing, and especially if you have a setup. So one thing with boom and crash is you don't trade when you don't have a good setup. Okay, so I'm not using any indicator here. I'm just using my knowledge of price action. So when you want to trade like this, first of all, you go to your 4-hour time frame so that you determine the trend. So as you can see, is the trend was already going an uptrend, because this white moving average is the 200 EMA, the 200 exponential moving average. So the price is up here, it's above it. So this is an uptrend, though it seems to be having a reversal. Market is coming down, a reversal. I believe it has reached the overbought here, the overbought level. From the oversold level, it has gotten to the overbought level, so it's going down. But this is a 4-hour time frame, so you don't conclude from here. So knowing where this is uptrend, I had to go to the 1-hour time frame to see clearly. And notice it's already on a downtrend. As you can see, it's already on a downtrend. So I had to expand the market so that I will see where the price is. And I noticed that even if it was a downtrend, it was like the market is buying here. Okay, so I had to go to the 30 minutes time frame. So what I was doing was analyzing the market from bottom to the top, okay, or from top to the bottom, depending, so that you can now know what you are going to do at the end of your analysis. All right, so I had to draw my trend line. I had to place my trend line, one at the top, touching the wicks, and then one at the bottom, also touching the wicks. But before I drew my trend line, I had to go to, I think, a lower time frame, okay, to draw my trend line. So that was what I did. I came to my lower time frame and I drew this trend line, because I was looking for what is going on at the market direction. So I noticed that in my trend line, I was noticing the market selling here, and then it hit the trend line at the top, causing a lower high, and then at the bottom causing a lower low, and then it went up again to break this lower high to the next lower high, which is a break of structure, and then it bounces back to the lower low, okay, and which is a break of structure because it didn't get to this lower low. But at this point, you can see that this lower low and this lower low are the same level. That was why I put in this mark, this orange mark. I had to bring it in, in a way to mark that level, because it seems to be a strong level. It seems to be a support level, okay? So now this is a lower high and a lower low, and then the market went forward to go up again, forming a lower high, okay? Because this is a downtrend, that's why we call lower high, and then bounces back here again to form what? A lower low, which is now a break of structure because it's above this other lower low. So forming a break of structure, this is above, okay? So it was at this point I now entered my buy because I predicted that the market, because it has gone like this, is going to repeat itself through this trend line, because this trend line is also, acting as a resistance, while this one is also acting as a support, okay? So I had to enter my trade here. So let me go to the 1 minute time frame so that we can see clearer. So this is it. So by the time I enter the trade here, by then the market, the price was at this place where we have a little tick of a buy there. Let me expand it a bit so that you see. Yes, where we have this little tick here, this one. So by the time after three red candles is packed, okay, because I analyzed and I predicted that it's going to repeat what it has been doing, you know, um, hitting the sorry, hitting the trend line and bouncing back. So that was what happened. So I got the first spike, which is this long one, and then after that long one, I still stayed at the market, believing that the price is going to go up to this side. Why do I say that? Because it's already forming, an M and a W shape. Okay, it's already forming it. This is okay. Let me expand it. Let me make it this way. Okay, so because the market started from here, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So I'm expecting market to go form another lower high. Okay, so that maybe from here to go to lower low. So as you can see, there's a little spike that just occurred there. Let me expand the market again so that you see there's a little spike, and another spike is still going to come. Why do I say that? Yes, I'm not following all this EMA, this white line, this green line, and this orange line. I'm not following it. What I'm doing here is a pure market analysis of price action. Okay, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm following it. I'm just using trend line and then using support and resistance. So with what I'm seeing now, since the prediction work here, I believe that the prediction is going to work. It's going to go up, and maybe it's going to go up to form another lower high. Okay, it will go up to form another lower high. Let me here it will go up until maybe it will now form another lower high by coming to this side. Okay, so let me just bring in something like a mark. Okay, no, let me use a better one that will really draw what I'm trying to do. So what I'm saying now, this price is going to move from here until it will come to form another. Let me take this one up. Good. It will come to form another um at this point to form another lower high. Sorry. Now we are not going to call this a lower high. We are going to call it a higher high because at this point there was a break in structure. Let me go back here. This point where the market goes, this is the low, and then we have a lower high, lower low. So we expect it to form a lower high, but it didn't form a lower high. It came a bit higher than this point. So there's a break in structure here, and it continued to come at this point instead of going down. Okay, which shows a break of structure, a change of character. Okay, so instead of lower high, it started forming a higher high because it has changed to an uptrend. So this is high high, and then it formed a high low. You can't call it lower low because this this resistance here is higher than this one. It's not the top, not low. So there was a change of character. So this is now a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then what I'm predicting now is going to form a higher high. This price will go up to this place, form a higher high, and then maybe the market will continue that way. Okay, depend on the direction of the buyers and the sellers. So this is what I'm just trying to tell you. So the market has automatically started to form an uptrend. Okay, since there's a change of character, since it's now going up, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, so that is what this market is all about, and that is why I entered this trade. The market can get to this point, this higher high. I might not even exceed it to form another higher. There might be a break of structure. Maybe you can stop here and start going down again. It doesn't mean you need to allow it to fall, to be the price to be going within this trend line, acting as a resistance. Okay, and then this trend line acting as a support until it breaks it. If it breaks through the trend line, then you look for the next direction, from the next market structure that is being formed. Okay, so this is just a little analysis that I'm doing here on how to, analyze the boom and crash, or how to analyze the market when you are dealing with boom and crash. So I'm going to pause this video so that we will see the next direction that the price is hoping or planning to go. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Maybe I will unpause it later and show you the direction it has gone to. I'd like you to subscribe to this channel. Just in case you have not subscribed, I want you to subscribe to this channel so that when more videos come in, at least you will be notified about it. And then I want you to comment below if you have any question you want to ask, or you have any observation. I want you to comment below, okay, so that I can get a notification and then respond to your comments. Thank you so much. I'm just going to pause the video so that we will continue, and I'll show you where I'm going to take my TP. If the market keeps going up, I'll take my TP. So stay tuned. So this is another trade. This is crash 500. So I wanted to take a sell here because I'm seeing an opportunity to sell, but then I don't have enough because of the price. So I'm going to close this trade. I don't know if it's going to work out to catch this spike, because there's a spike that will come in here, from the direction of the market. Now the market is selling, and this is a 1 minute time frame. This is a 1 minute time frame. Direction is selling. The market is going on a sell. Though I have not analyzed it enough, but what I'm seeing here is a sell. Okay, there will be a spike that will be coming. There will be a spike, and then I can't place another trade because of the equity I have. I'm still expecting the market here to respect, the analysis that I've made. The market seems to be selling here, but at the moment I am buying and expecting the price to go, up. So what do I do at this point? It's going to spike, I believe, because most times we traders, we are not patient with an analysis. Okay, because it seems as if the little profit we have made is already going to a loss. So if you can see, a spike just occurred there. So one thing with the market, with trading, you have to be very patient. At times it happened to us. It has happened to me so many times. I will not be patient. I will just want to close the trading, the ongoing trading, because I'm seeing another opportunity, to make profit. And then because I don't have enough equity, this is one reason why it's good for you to have a bigger account, a much bigger account that can take much. Okay, so that now that I saw this opportunity, this trading crash 500, I would I've just entered it because there's going to be a spike here. Yes, I've already analyzed it because I understand one or two things. There's going to be a spike, so let me just put this something here. Let me just put this. There's going to be a spike. Okay, so I'm going to just leave this one here like this. Okay, let me just leave it there. Maybe after some ticks now there'll be a spike, but I can't place any entry now because of my equity. As you can see, it's very low. Okay, I can't place. So, but it's either I close that one so that I'll have an opportunity to come and take it. Okay, but what I'm doing now, I want us to see what will happen, at this trade. So, but with what I'm seeing, the market is now going downtrend. But that is not to say that it will continue going down. So why I say that, you see, it got here, it got here, and I expected it to go up, okay? Just like I analyzed previously. I expected it to go up because remember that I'm talking about higher high. Let me remember I was talking about higher high, higher low, and another higher high. So I expect the market to go up. But if you watch what's going on here, is kind of consolidating or reforming another shape. So why is this happening? It's possible that at the higher time frame, something is going on. An uptrend is forming from the higher time frame. That's why you are seeing all these, you know, higher high, higher low, higher high, then lower low, lower low here. Okay, so it's not trying to. The market is not trying to go down from the higher time frame. It's going down, to go up. Yes, because remember this is a 1 minute time frame. So, like if we go to the 5 minute time frame, it is possible that the market is still being formed. So, in the bit of being formed, is affecting that 1 minute time frame. Okay, so if you understand market structure, you will know what I'm talking about. So, if you look at it, it seems something is going on here like a consolidation. Like the market is trying to range at this point, but all these things are coming because the higher time frame, something is going on there. Okay, so most times you will only understand it from the lower time frame, just as we are seeing here. The market is trying to form something here, a consolidation, maybe a resistance and a supply is about to support on the demand and supply is about to form here. Okay, so now I'm still going to pause. I'm still going to pause this video. So we don't know. It's possible that the market wants to change direction here, maybe after some ranging change direction also because it's going down from the higher time frame here. Okay, it's going down, but I'm going to leave the trade to be buying. I will leave it to be buying. Okay, but with what I'm seeing here now, it is also possible that the price is going. This is from the 15-minute time frame, and with what I can analyze here, you see here we have lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, so lower high. Let me expand the view here. So now here is a lower high and this is a lower low. So it's possible that right here a lower high is being formed. So that analysis we are doing from um 1 minute time frame, it might not go up to this point. Remember, though this is a lower high, and here can also, if the price get to this point, is also in place because this is a lower high, and then if you form another lower high, is also correct. But here that the market formed the previous lower high is still okay. The next lower high might just form here and go down. So what am I trying to say? The price might not go to that point that we analyzed. Yes, it might not get to that point that we analyzed. Okay, with what I'm trying to explain, it will just, since it has gotten to this point, this one might just be previous lower high from this one. Okay, so and if it is assuming to be the previous lower high, so the next previous lower high should be around this side, and then should be around this side order. So this market might not go up as we are thinking. Okay, so because the market has already changed from the 1 minute time frame, even from here, because look at it, and this is higher high, sorry, okay, from here, lower high, um lower high, lower low. Okay, then there's a break in structure here, and the market came here instead of down here. So this is a change of structure, which is higher high and a higher low. So we are looking for a higher high, but the market is selling here. Good. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to explain. And if you look, the market is going down, selling to go and form maybe a lower low to continue this trend. To continue this trend, let's assume that if there's a trend line here, if there's a trend line here that is showing us that this market is selling, okay, this is a higher low, a higher low, a higher low, maybe another higher low here, to continue, but it might not, it might still just go up because we already notice a change of structure here, okay, or it might just be a fake breakout. Yes, might just be a fake breakout to deceive people in the market. So let me go to the 5 minutes or the 1 minute time frame and really see what is going on, if we'll still be expecting a spike. Okay, if we'll still be expecting a spike. Now you can see all the way from about 2 point something dollar, it has reduced to what? To less than $1, and it is still going. So I'm just going to pause the video and see. We don't have to be in a hurry, and you don't have to assume that you're losing your trade. Okay, you're losing your profits, though it is important to secure, to lock your profit. So, but for the sake of the video, we are still waiting because I expect that the market will go to our direction. So let me just pause it for now.